The complete woman. Be the virtuous woman.
Good evening to you, lovely people. Miedo Wezon, Pakple Fiainami, va the Complete Woman series. Edba miajro enyama Pakple ho area nyonu habobo. Miafa amedro yawakpada miao miakosronwa. Yenya miano Dickness Patricia Lecha. Enya nufianla EPC Maoko Girls Senior High School. Eganye home economist. Ye oganye designer. Ele ho dome district. Miano ha agakpada mianwa yenye Dickness Stella Awusavi. Enye regional environmental health director the whole Volta region. Egale whole Barracks district. Yano kwenye magajia yenye nyonuo badagba oyole whole Volta Barracks openu nola. Pakple the whole area women's ministry secretary. Miano miawezon.
Yo.
The vision is to practically equip women and ladies in the church to influence all spheres of society through Christ-like character, evangelism, and service. This is the Complete Woman series. Once again, you are welcome. Miano Pat, Kauba, Christo nyonu pe jajadode, leke miako se egome. How should a Christian lady view fashion?
Thank you very much. Fashion can be described as the latest trends or prevailing styles in society. It can also be defined as the styles an individual likes and portrays in society. Fashion constitutes a whole lot about an individual. It's about our dressing, from hairstyles to dress styles to accessories and cosmetics. When we talk about dress styles, in fashion, dresses are classified into three main groups. We have undergarments, we have inner garments, and we have outer garments. Abale ike megbledongwa, enye be obe fashion, alo nudodo wa, enye miape nudodo le reyi yome, eike reyi yo le vava bubu le jojo kwa nudodo le totro, ta le yevugbe ma, miglobe fashion is dynamic and not static. Ta eike nudodo le vava le totra, nu yo keva, eyo nye nutotwiwa, eya oyobe fashion or fashionable things. Eye gakot pede ema wa, fashioner, enye bobe no glea, enye miape nudodo cho eta, vasede anyigba, le pode ume, miape edawa wa vovovo yo kemie wana, miape awudodo vovovo yo kemie dona, miape enu yo kemi kokpena de awudodo umbena odeblibo, le pode ume, miape bago, afokpao, po belt, plenu, potewa, ya omi yonabe accessories. To swear kokpede wa ya nye miape cosmetics so e ikenye ami yo ke mietana nu yo ke mi chichina de miape mu e yo ke wana mi bena mi nyakpona e ye mi de blibo le miape jajradoma e ya oyobe fashion.
Akpe Dickness Awusavi, she mentioned other garments. Inkaunya awuterio alo undergarments.
Thank you very much. When we say undergarments, it's just like the name. They are clothes worn under other clothes, and it is worn closely to the skin. Nemiba wuteria, nko jehoho, awudo yo kemi dona de miape gota wo gome. Eye zigedela, wa olena de miape nguchik banlengu, nenem wuma we mie yonabe awuterio.
Okay, akpe. Miano Patricia Lecha, ke obe awuterio abalaka miano de gomea. What are the importance of undergarments, or why is it necessary to wear undergarments?
Thank you very much. Undergarments can also be referred to as foundation garments. They are foundation garments because They form the foundation upon which the inner garment and the outer garment is worn. Without the undergarment, the outer garment cannot fit the body very well, and it will not appear good outwardly. And so undergarments are very, very important. But it will surprise you to know that many women, or most women, do not attach any importance to their undergarments. They do not attach importance to their undergarments because they feel it is not showing from outside. They feel nobody is seeing their undergarments apart from they themselves. But undergarments are very, very important, and they are equally important as the outer garments. Why am I saying this? The three main importance of undergarments are: the first one is undergarments absorb sweat from the body, and it makes or keeps the body cool and comfortable. You know, human beings as we are, we sweat a lot, and it is unethical for a lady or a human being to dress with sweat showing on the outer garment of the person. It is very, very unethical in fashion. And so undergarments are worn closely to the body to absorb sweat from the body and then keep the body cool and comfortable. Because of this, there is the need for us to use cotton-made undergarments or the blends of cotton, because cotton has the characteristics that absorb sweat from the body of the human. Abala ikemele bla. Ehia be miapa utewi wa no dodo nyue tome. Elabe autewi o leveve de nemia megbeto alegbegbe. Autewi onye awi oke lena fifia nemi. Nenye bebi do de miapa uota. Oho na fifia elabe mia megbeto wa mi je na fifia alegbegbe. Ta mele senu be amena doa une afifia na no jejele epa wumele gota na amono no popo. Enye na ne ikenya kpo. Gakokpede mawa. Ehia be miapa utewi wa. No autenemi be wa na be miape awuyo kele ete abe miape godio alo miape brezia wa. Woma jele gotao. Ne yevugbe memi globe. Undergarments prevent transparency. Transparency in the sense that the body is not supposed to be seen from outside. And so before you wear your outer garment, you have to put an undergarment there. We have different types of undergarments. It ranges from our panties to our braziers, to our under knicker, underwear skirts, we have corsets, and so on and so forth. And so we have our underskirts that we wear, we have our chemise or our vest that we wear under the outer garment in order to prevent transparency. Ehia be mi adomia pa utewio, bena awuyo kemi dode ete. Eyo kenye gbangban to abe miapa gome godio abe miape brezia wa mehia be nenye be mi do awa miapa gome godio lo alo brezia ono no jeje to awo mo eyata o leveve de be miado autewi o le hame eye o le kala vovovo le gbonyele fia edo le mako afia miape nukpolao wakpo miapa utewi vovovo yoke mie dona enye be mile nkude gbanto ya nwa enye agomegodi o pe kpode nwo dometo deka ele kala vovovo.
Our topic for today is on the Christian lady and fashion. Christo nyonu pe jajaro pe nyao blomile India. Miano Patricia lecha ebe naroli ejebe mia do le miapa wote atanfiami enu deka veroike wa hiaba mia ado le enuota. What kind of undergarments should we go for and how are we supposed to wear them?
As I was saying, undergarments are very, very important, and they are as equally important as the outer garments. But so many people do not attach any importance to their undergarments because they feel it is under their dresses and it's not showing. Now, we have different types of undergarments, and these are some samples of undergarments. We have the underpants here, and the underpants is of different colors and different designs. So we choose our underpanties depending on the taste of the individual and depending on the stature of the individual. We also have another underpants here, and this particular underpants is also called the girdle. It is a girdle because it is very strong, and then it holds the hanging parts of the body. For example, the buttocks. You know, God created human beings in a special way. And as women as we are, we have different hanging parts of the body. For example, we have the breast as a hanging part of the body. We have our buttocks as the hanging part of the body. We have our tummy as a hanging part of the body. And then some figure types have hanging parts under their arms and then under their breast. And so we have different hanging parts of the body depending on the stature and the figure of the individual. And so we have this as an example of an under knicker that so many people use. And this is also in different designs and different colors. We also have this. This is an underwear knicker attached with a corset. It's a knicker with a corset at the waist. And so the corset at the waist holds the tummy and then makes it well packaged for the outer garment to fit well. We also have another undergarment here that is in a form of a chemise. This is a black chemise, but it also serves as a corset. So it has a corset nature, and it is worn undergarment to hold the body in place. It's another type of cotton underwear or chemise that is very popular in the market, and because it is cotton, it absorbs enough sweat from the body and keeps the body cool and comfortable. This is another corset that is very good, and it holds the body well together for the outer garment to fit and fit well. Then we have an example of the brassiere here. We have brassiere in different designs and different colors, depending on the taste of the individual and depending on the stature and size of the individual. Now, abala ike megbledongwa, miape awute wiwa, ole veve denemi alegbegbe, ole hame abala ike mefiao, eye okpena de miau. In English we say the undergarment holds some hanging parts of the body. It is unethical for a lady to be walking and parts of her body will be shaking. It is not acceptable for a lady to be walking and her breast will be shaking. A lady will be walking, her tummy will be shaking. A lady walking, her buttocks or her hips will be shaking. It is so much unethical. For that matter, we are supposed to wear these undergarments, the corset ones, the ones that will hold us, package us well for the outer garment to fit well. Melegboglobe, ehiabe miale miape unti la opopu, elemebe mauwa mideyan tope nonomenu. Gake ewa amesiame etohe. Eye owa mesiame fe nonomele ike wa so. Na me ta ehia alo fifia ele mia gbobe mia nto mia nyale ike mia jra mia pe nonome nwe ike ma una mia ele ike mia jredo ele ike mia fofui be na nenye be mi do awa wa debubu Kristo pe nkonti
Akpe, mia no Stella. Me, I will tell you open your blom. How are we supposed to care for our undergarments? How are we supposed to go about our undergarments? Is it only about just washing it? I will tell you.
Yo akpe. Ma to afon cho awute wingu. Yike mima ayo amedo ki jajirado akodemo. We cannot discuss undergarments here without mentioning personal hygiene. If we talk of personal hygiene, it is the care of the body from hair to toe. When our mother was explaining fashion, she mentioned that fashion is from hair to toe. And so, personal hygiene is the care of the body from head to toe, including our clothes. And so, we need to take very good care of our undergarments. It is very important to change your undergarment after a hard day's work. I want to reiterate that. It is important that after every day, that is the least, you can change your undergarments twice or thrice a day, depending on the nature of your work and the activity you carried out during the day. But the least should be once a day. If you put on a bra, a panty, under knicker, chemise, whatever, you go to your work, when you come back in the evening, you need to dispose of it. If I mention dispose of it, doesn't mean you should throw it away. Keep it somewhere. The next day, you put on a fresh and neat undergarment. If you have the time, I will advise, immediately you use an undergarment, wash it and dry it. But because of want of time, you may want to keep it in a laundry basket or a secured place, and at the appropriate time, you wash it. And so we should note that every day we need a fresh undergarment. Now, this is how we need to care for our undergarments. We need warm water, not boiling water. If you have the luxury, you can put in some few drops of bleach or antiseptic and some detergent. Soak it for between 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and you wash thoroughly. After first, second wash, you rinse in a clean, tepid water, and you hang it under the scorching sun. Someone will say, where I live, I do not have access to a scorching sun. It is a fact. That should not deter you from taking care of your undergarment. In case where you live do not permit you to hang your washed undergarments in the sun, you can wash it, dry it wherever, but make sure before you use it, you iron it before you use it. Enya iglom meleye nyebena le jaje nyenye pesenwa matwa poncho awite winwi ike ma yo jaje nyenye demo besiagbe nemi medoli mi apa wite wi okrala menya zrekao atandoli zieve atandoli zieton kude do ike vawo pakle afifia ike jenu eye na bi anya wo fe awite wi alo na gboa na ge yi lila enyamakulo nwo be enumake na de de chime ne na nyi na shia akene ge yi me de mola atwa de ko dade tepade ne va kpo ge yi kwa na nyi na bi anya wite wi a aji chi jojui menye chi fefie o aka chi jojui ke jokokoleme ne na ge mi amedo be parazu nyemeji ma yo because ne ma yo la afia be me market wom na brand de ga ke bi amegede ke ma gome komise atanga vide de chiame alo antiseptic na ge de chiame enwu yo ke wu na dolele kuyo na ge de chiame akwajanle de me wanu anyi abe 2 minutes wi aton passe de minutes blaton ne we vola na nyenwi de na shia de ndogbe amede pe nyan nye ibena afi mela egemeli machia nyepe awute wi de retoto gomo mega chijio tepe ikele kwa we anye ne na shia di kake de jesi be afi na duila gbogbo be yidoji Why are we advising ourselves to every day change our undergarments? When our mother was mentioning the importance of undergarments, one very important of undergarments is it absorbs or it soaks sweat from the skin. We know that sweat is a waste product, just like urine, just like sputum, just like poo-poo. And so the sweat that comes out of the body is a waste product, and it carries an unpleasant odor. We also have some bacteria on our skin. Whilst it is there, it is normal, it is performing its functions. We call them the normal flora. But the moment the sweat comes into contact and it gets into our undergarments, we have some bacteria called anaerobes or anaerobic bacteria. They quickly multiply, and they are the bacteria that gives offensive odor. So if you do not wash your undergarments daily and you keep it the next day, if you will be very truthful to yourself, when you smell it, you will perceive an unpleasant odor. Because maybe the odor you are used to, you, the owner of that undergarment, will not feel that it is offensive, but another person will feel the offensive nature of it. And so we advise that you wash your undergarments every day. Magbaglombe afifi adokolabe kafra adudo alo eta alo michi ike donale miangu ike meganyo na unchilan yita odo e miano no gboglombe awite wipe vevinyenye de kanyebe enu na afifia le miapenchi gbanla afifia mala enye chiade ike ngbagbevio leme ngbagbevido li ike omejina ya afiwa wodo wawe venawu ta no le miape awite wia meko midi ko dadi mi menyo enke mi gakwe edola enana be pepe madame jiade no na mianwu enke anya lechinwie akene ko body si alo andanika yike edo choivai simisi ike edo chovai dua ewo eyonye wontonchi olela manyao akene novi bubu ade tedengu bobota de gbola asenene pepe madame jima do mahi ebi ajela meden ke pepe madame jima adocho wa wume ke edebubu le jio abe nyon kokoyene. When we look at the book of Exodus chapter 19 verse 10, it states the importance of washing our clothes. Our God is holy, and so before he visits us, he requires of us to be holy. He requires of us to wash our clothes, including the undergarment. Mebele mo se pak ban le veliata wi ahie ke pipi ewo a eto asie ji la fi ma be ejebe mi anya mi apa wo eya wite wi ha ele nenem nwuma ome mi apa ma wo le kokwe ejina be mi ho mi ano kokwe ta abenyonu kokwe wa ejebe mi ale bena mi apa wite wi o mi anya ogbesi agbe bena wa no kokwe fifia na nya wite wi ovo ababia anya be fikai na jire dodo bena wa ga no kokwe nyenye mame na doji be mi adua afi mi ano nwo me kakam amado kra bachi gome wava huile amado tepe madame jido wava huile ikemenyo ejebe mi ado bubu na mi afa wutewio amado okpa drawer kon na wutewi amado okpa wardrobe ne do mahi egamela sio na kpa wardrobe alo na kpa drawer madua down na obe atonwaji rubber bowl de ike nchuvi lenwu atonwaji bucket ike nchuvi lenwu nana ike ko nchuvi lenwu glo na nyanya nwa vonen mako awute wi odede na nga okodeme na tungden glo na ga yiyi de be na zea na kwe na va dojikle iron afi na dwe. I am saying that after washing your undergarments, you need to keep them in a safe, hygienic and secured place. People keep it in their wardrobes, people keep it in their drawers. Maybe you will tell me you don't have that luxury of owning a wardrobe. Please, I will advise, get a bowl with a fitting cover, any container with a fitting cover. After you wash and dry your undergarments, fold them neatly, keep them there. If you are ready to use them, pick them, you press it with iron before you wear, and you are good to go.
Yo, Akbalo, Miano, Bieda Akba now. It's still the Complete Woman series. whole area nyɔnu habɔbɔ ya mi nya medzro kple.
A complete woman. Be the virtuous woman.
Miaƒe vision alo ŋutega nye be miaɖo ŋusẽ nyɔnuwo kple ɖetugbiwo le hala me be woƒe nuwɔnawo kpakple nu yiwo woawɔa woaɖe fia le gologoewo kple akpa sia akpa to Kristo ƒe gbenɔɖeɖe fia nyanyuie kaka kpakple subɔsubɔ ƒe dɔwɔwɔ akpe me ɖe ku ke biabia le ame ɖe sia atam bia. If you have any question you can ask. Thank you.
Onyenye Dickness Beauty Mifatu Macho Fiava Central. Marakuko yonya mienu fomba kude miafa underwear aloni yomie dora nutenua. Majiba mabia ba do nyoba nyonu able brazier ika wano hike vo iko nya enutenu nya. Biabia ga ijiba majiba mabia ba do nyoba nyonu Najrado ado awika oyone ba bastia amado ba no awudeka abomalanu yo dia ka afa brazier ele jejem le kike amare ha adonua nusianu awale kale iko nyeba awuma nuto le ba waduido kaka odi o jejem le kike jema bia ba do nyoba nyonu azana na panu akpe
yo akpe mele teƒe be nyɔnu nado awutewi ɖe awute ne awutewia nanɔ dzedzem le gota o le nusɔsrɔ̃nua mele teƒe o elabe miaƒe awutewiwoa woƒe ŋkɔe nye awutewiwo nyo elabe medze alo mele senu be woadze le gota o. Le nyateƒe me nenye be mi ɖe miaƒe sɔliha geɖewo me le egbe nkeke yawo ma akpɔe be amewo do awu le emɔ vovovowo nu yi ke medze o. Amewo do awu braziawo ƒe abɔwo wole dzedze le xixe, amewo ƒe awutewiwo le eta wole dzedze to awuwo me, amewo do awu yi ke abɔ mele awuwo ŋu o wòse akɔta ne wo ko wogblɔ be enye nu yi ke to alo enye fashion gake abe kristotɔ nyɔnuwo abe nyɔnu yiwo ke de bliboa ehia be miaɖe kristo yi ke le miama miaɖe afia to miaƒe nudodowo me ta mele eteƒe be kristotɔ nyɔnu nado nu eye eƒe awutewiwo ƒe abɔwo nanɔ dzedze le gota o.
Akpe ke fia be ke edo brazier pink ye awanya pink ha medze be brazier pink ha nedze be amlesia le nya be awu pink la shi o brazier pink ha la shi o yo akpe miaxɔ biabia evelia. The second question.
Dickness Margaret Gajanku mecho ho PIWC rekuku ma bia be de hole esbe mi le nu focho nyɔnuwo ƒe dzadzraɖo ŋu a nyɔnu ɖe awutewi nene wodze ne nɔ esi awutewi abe brazier kple eke womi do ɖe avɔ ɖome kple tɔwo ɖe woame nene anɔ nyɔnu si akpe na mi
yo ehia be awutewiwa no nɔ nyɔnu yi ke de blibo nyɔnu yi ke nye kristotɔ nyɔnua eƒe awutewiwa ehia be woasɔgbɔ xexlẽme ɖeke mele awutewi yiwo ke wòdze be no nɔ mia sia xexlẽme mele esi o gake ziale yi ke awudodo le mia si hamehamea le nudodo ƒe senua awudodo ɖe sia ɖe yi ke miedona wokple eƒe awutewi ya zɔna ta awutewi ɖewo lea womedze ne miaƒe gotawua ɖewo ta ehia be nenye be eƒle awuɔ koa awutewi yi ke asɔ ɖe ta ne naƒle le kpɔɖewo me awu hewa wonye nu yi ke dzena alo akaɖito na eme kaba le yevugbe be mi gblɔ be wole transparent white is transparent ta nenye be ebi ado awu hea ehia be awutewi yi ke anɔ ta nenɔ yibɔ ke nenye be awutewi yibɔ me le asi wɔwa ele asi do ge ɖe bubu ɖe sia ɖe gbɔ akɔ ado ɖe te vɔ nenye be edo bubu ɖe sia ɖe te eyi ke menye yibɔ o la ne edoa adze to gota godo taxexleme gobia de kemele miapa utewi osio gake ehia be miagble gade miapa utewi o novi nyonyonu. We have to invest enough in our undergarments because they are very, very important.
Yo, akpa now. Marakumia hobia bia mamlea. The last question.
Okay.
Namau.
Please, I'm Paulina Boni from Fiave Central. Please, my question is it advisable for a woman or a lady to share her underwear, being a brazier pants or under knicker with any other person? Maybe our mothers sharing their underwear with their daughters at home, or you have a visitor and then the person has forgotten to carry an underwear. Is it advisable to share yours with that person or a close friend? Thank you.
Stella Usavi.
Yeah, akpede babia mata ebe lekwima bi abia be enyo be mi fa wutewiwa esede keme demone nmo le janyenyenye pesen wa ime no mfoma egloben gbagbe video le miawo dedengu ko le evi no mekpo mo adua wutewi anye ashi aglona via be never ko edo enma bode miafa detugbi o me pa le miafa suku o me boarding house ameda nya pa wutewi ashia konovia va cho edo Nengma woma edolele plem na dokio. Mawu womi vovovo. Amesia me kple fa ya yikele ŋu. Amesia me kple nonome yikele si. Na kpo Salmo alofa de kabla tonvo asiekea. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. Venavio ha ole vovo. Amesia me awutewi ne nosi. Itane ebi aja mejurua. Jagbagba na kwa wutewi. Akpe.
Akpe is still the Complete Woman series. Mia yiji, marakuku mia fo mia penya wakata midbra mia fo eta tamia no part maraku fo nya tanami. Summarize.
Yo, Akpe, thank you very much. As Christian ladies and as such as complete women, we must not forget that our outward dressing is directly proportional to the indwelling Christ in us. Ta Kristo ikele miama miape nudodo wa ejebe wa de Kristo afia nukata melenya ya glom nenyebe egede miape Kristo havovovo me egbea akpobe nudodo wa eja be mile egodo nudodo kopi kole Kristo pe hamea mile kove ta ehia be miape nudodo wa tovovo mia viwa vevie nyenye yike mi kokpede mi apa utewi we nkwa ehia be mi akọ vevie nyenye ma akokpede mi avio ha pe awutewi wo nka tamele gboglo nene ma jila gede o alo Kristo nyonyu gede wa o mele fodo vio pa utewi ohun eya tanenye be enye nu fiala le sukuo ma adejesi be devi gede wa o pa utewi o fodi onyo yibo edo pa utewi wa evuvu edo ngodeme edo wa
bejila ono pere miahu ba wa fle awitewi ona ovio yo akpe Dickness Stella Usavi maraku fonya tanami.
Yo abale ko glom awitewi o levevie amede glopeng tepe pokpo de nam de vinchu via de ko yide school o medo supporter alo boxes new de via bi adododo ya vuzip ko zip akafra vale de via penchu de via dogli kaka teacher ni aya de via adododo gba ma wo di be teacher ya maya senya gome teacher de ikeme se gome nyanwu ike wo de vi mawa apo de vi ma tedeji na wa dogli de tabe adodogo ewo jilai na odon pe vio minamia lebena mia vio de tugbidon ha akpobe wa duawu o ma duawu te wio ko pe no gbionu jejem la wuame egena nchu kafra pesusu yina ye nana be gbododo akpasesen paklen manyo wo bo tabe mia Kristo to nyonwo debliboa minamia pesusu plenkune ide mianto mia pa wute wio pakle mia vio ton ele blibo nyanyama mi kle mia fa feko mia de Kristo pe nonome afia
akpe na milo mia over onyo is still the Complete Woman series egba mia penya ikebidro emma yenya the Christian lady and fashion Kristo nyonu popular ipe jajado, and our vision is practically equipping women and ladies in the church to influence all spheres of society through Christ-like character, evangelism, and service. Mia no yo kpere mia egba enye Dickness Patricia Lecha kpakple Dickness Stella Awusavi, enye me apem nyabiala, yenye Dickness Joan Dagadu, ma ona yira mi ba mi va, akpe na mi.
Akpe.